Hello, do you want to know how to earn a lot of fire gems in Minion Simulator? Well, it is time to do that now. We are right before we're gonna have a new update, and what a better time to start getting up some fire gems. This is the perfect timing for this. So I'm gonna go through all of the different factors that you have to think about to earn a lot of fire gems. Just to prove that I have earned a little bit of fire gem, I can go to my profile and you can see I have right now have earned 180 billion of them, which is decent, right? Yeah. So but what we can do here is to look into the different factors that has something to say with how much you're earning. For the first thing, a friend game bonus is really important. To try to have a lot of friends like I have here online and so on, and here I even have another friend that I have forgot to add. So there we got an even more, and we are at the moment at the maximum, which is 2.8. So if you have 9 friends online in the same game as you will have the maximum. If you have 10 and 12 or so on, you're still gonna have the maximum, which is 2.8. The other thing factor is the potions, triple damage and triple gems. Those is also helping tremendously. At the same time, you also have an event at the moment, which is 2x gems. So all of these added together will help us tremendously. Well, but this is just the add-ons, right? So the main factor that really are going to decide how much gems you're gonna get when you're farming the different chests and so on, that is for the first is the axe that you have. The axe that you have upgraded, have as good axe as you will. The reason for this is power. So it's not maximum a lot of power, so this does a little bit, okay? It's not what's going to be the main factor and so on, but that is what we're going to come to. What is going to be the main factor is your minions, right? So we look at your minions. There is 2 things that you have to balance. One is strength. That would say how much damage you do to the chest and how fast you can break it down. Because earning a lot of fire gems is not about getting the highest number every time, but it's about getting the highest number within a certain time. So you have to think about efficiency when you do this. And damage is helping tremendously on efficiency. Okay, the second thing that you need to think about is the enchantments. As you can see here, many of my minions here has been enchanted with fire gem 4 and 5. And it's not easy to get 4 and 5 in all of these different minions and so on. But it's extremely costly to do it. But I have showed in other videos, so go check the video how to do enchantment in this game, how to do that, because you can auto enchant up to 5 minions at the same time. And I'm also gonna show you a little bit trick how to kind of find your fire gems really quickly. Is about just go in the search here and press fire, and I will find all my fire gems. The reason for that is because I have used this one here, and I have gone in and I have renamed my minion to fire. So all of the minions that I have with good fire gem enchants, as you can see here, I have a decent amount of them. So and that's because I have been doing this all the time up during. You can see even here I have Goku with fire gem 5. So yes, that is what I have been doing. So that is a decent way to find all of your minions. You can do that for gold, you can do it for fire, you can do it for all the other things and so on, and then you can easily find your minions. But this is the team that I have now is kind of the maximum I can get. So what I found out, since a lot of my minion that has really good fire gem is really weak in a way. And maybe it's not that weak, but they are weak towards the strongest one. My strongest one is 100 billion, and the one of those that I have fire gem 5 on is number 5. The reason for this is that you can only enchant legendary and lower yourself. Mythical and secret and huge, you can't enchant them yourself, and you need to get them enchanted finishly. Like this mythical ghost here. This one come with fire gem 4, but you can see how many other mythical ghosts I have, and none of these has really good, and none of these Jasons or this one here or my Jackson Gel, and no one of them has really good enchants. So what you need to do then, you need to get a certain amount of minions for good fire gem enchant, and then you also have to have your powerful minion. If you only have, let's say if I didn't have all of these huge here, and this other strong one, let's say the pizza was my strongest one, it would be best for me to have my whole team of 19 minion with Fire Gem 5. That would be the best I could do. But because I also have some really strong minions, I can start to add 1 and 1 and 1 in here and swap out and get into there. So what I did, I actually went into fire here and found them, and I unequipped everyone. I equipped all of the 19 as Fire Gem, and then I started to swap out and see, checking how much I'm getting. Okay, I did this on a private server where I was alone, or any server where you're alone, because you need to know that you have the same condition here. And I also did it without this boost on. And then you need to take away 1 and 1 and add in those stronger minions that we have in here, right? So then I added in stronger, and when I added all of my strongest minions together with these fire here, and I also managed to make sure that most of those that I have in here now has Fire Gen 5, I got to my maximum. And when I was on a server alone, just myself, with this boost on and without this one here, I could get as much as 250 million on one chest break. And that is higher than what you see here, but I use it way longer time to break it. When you see here, when I do stand here and do it together with friends, we instantly almost break this one. So if I take this over time, this is even better. So this is the way that you have to work to try to get maximum Fire Gem. So, well, it is not that difficult. So go out there, go to an enchanting machine, enchant some of those best legendary minions that you have with Fire Gem 4 or 5, and also try to find the mythicals and secret and have huge that you have with Fire Gem 4 or 5 and use them as well, right? So I hope this is helping you a little bit. If you don't understand completely everything with enchanting, please look in my enchanting video as well. But at least this is the best way to try to get Fire Gem now before the next update. This was #1 Gamer Dad, Vibe and Toffee. Like and subscribe, and thank you and bye bye.